Okay, ready to dive deep into something that's not just fun, but really good for you.
I'm ready. What are we diving into?
Laughter. And not just a quick chuckle either.
Like full-on belly laugh.
Exactly. We're talking laughter as a powerhouse for your mental and physical well-being.
Laughter's the best medicine, right?
Well, we'll see. I've got research articles, expert opinions, even some amazing stories.
Really? Like what kind of stories?
Well, we have a burn survivor and the medical professionals who cared for him.
Oh, wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, so we'll be hearing from them about how laughter played a role in his recovery.
I'm really interested to hear that.
Me too. But first, let's start with the science. What actually happens when we laugh?
Okay, so basically it's like a party for your brain and body.
A party.
Yeah. Laughter triggers the release of endorphins.
Endorphins, those are the mood boosters, right?
Exactly. They're your natural mood boosters and painkillers.
Oh yeah, like the same ones released during exercise.
You got it.
No wonder a good laugh can feel so uplifting.
I know, right? And those endorphins, they don't just make you feel good.
What else do they do?
They also have a direct impact on your stress response. They lower those stress hormones.
You mean like cortisol and adrenaline?
Yes. Those are the ones responsible for that tense, anxious feeling.
Oh, so it's like laughter is hitting the pause button on stress.
Precisely.
That's pretty amazing.
It is, and there's even more.
Really? More benefit.
Absolutely. Laughter benefits your cardiovascular system, too. It improves blood flow.
So our heart gets a mini workout.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
And it might even help protect your heart in the long run.
Wow. So not only do we feel happier, but our hearts get healthier.
It's a win-win.
Definitely. Okay, so we've got mood booster, stress reliever. What else?
Well, laughter also strengthens your immune system.
How does it do that?
It increases the production of antibodies and those cells that fight off infections.
So it's like a triple threat. Mood, stress, immunity, all boosted by laughter.
It's pretty remarkable, right?
It is. But let's see how this all plays out in real life. Let's talk about Danny, the burn survivor,
Yes. His story is a great example of the resilience of the human spirit.
and the power of humor to help us heal and connect.
For sure.
He uses humor not just to cope, but also to connect with people.
Yeah, like to disarm others' discomfort and build genuine connections.
I was reading that he uses these witty retorts to answer those awkward questions.
Oh, about his appearance.
Yeah, like imagine facing those kinds of questions day after day.
That would be so tough.
Yeah, and it takes incredible strength and a good dose of humor to navigate that.
Absolutely. He's turned his experience into a way to educate and connect.
It seems like it, but it couldn't have been easy getting to that point.
Definitely not, especially given the pain he must have endured.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. But the medical professionals who cared for him,
They saw it firsthand, right?
yeah, they witnessed how even a simple chuckle could help him.
Help him forget his pain and anxieties.
Exactly, even if just for a moment.
That's so powerful.
It is. We actually have insights from Amy, a nurse who worked with Danny.
Oh, she must have some great stories.
She does. She talks about how she and her team used humor to lighten the mood.
In the burn unit.
Yeah, understanding that even in such a serious environment, laughter could help.
I guess it's not about diminishing the seriousness.
No, it's about offering those moments of joy.
It's the challenges.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And of course, it's so important to be sensitive with each patient.
Right. Not everyone's ready for humor.
And Amy really emphasizes that.
It's about understanding their individual needs.
Absolutely. But the message is clear. Laughter can play a vital role in healing.
Both physically and emotionally.
I think that's a great point to end this part of our deep dive on. We've got this evidence.
That laughter benefits our minds and bodies.
Yeah, even in really challenging situations.
It's pretty amazing.
It is. But next, we'll look at how to bring this power into our everyday lives.
Sounds good. I'm ready for part 2. You know, it's not just patients who benefit. Caregivers, especially those working in high-stress environments.
Like the burn unit.
Exactly. They can experience relief and resilience through laughter, too.
Yeah, that makes sense, dealing with pain and suffering day in and day out.
Must take a toll.
Yeah, laughter could be a tool to combat burnout.
Absolutely. It's a reminder that finding moments of joy is so crucial.
Even in those really challenging roles.
For sure.
This is making me realize that laughter isn't just some random, nice-to-have thing.
No, not at all.
It's like built into us.
And impacts us on so many levels.
Yeah, like a built-in system for well-being just waiting to be activated.
Exactly.
And the best part is we have the power to activate it.
We do.
So let's talk about those strategies for inviting more laughter into our lives.
Okay, what do you want to start with?
Well, we talked about surrounding ourselves with humor and laughter yoga.
Right, those are great starting points.
But what are some other ways to make it a regular part of our routine?
Well, one that's often overlooked is the power of play.
Play, like games and stuff.
Yeah. Like, when was the last time you were really engrossed in playing?
Hmm.
That's a good question.
Whether it was board game or building a fort with your kids or whatever,
Yeah.
I bet there was a lot of laughter involved.
You're right. When we let go and be silly, the laughter comes naturally.
Exactly.
Mm.
Play is just inherently joyful and lighthearted.
Yeah, and it's like a gateway to genuine laughter.
It is.
And it's like tapping into that inner
I
child,
love that.
that part of us that's playful and full of wonder.
Yeah, and that sense of wonder is so important.
For our well-being in general.
Absolutely. It keeps us open to new experiences,
And helps us see the world with fresh eyes.
even amidst the daily grind.
Yeah, it's like play is the antidote to monotony and stress.
It is. It injects a dose of lightness and fun.
And that dose of lightness can be really powerful.
It helps us shift our perspective, see challenges differently.
And approach life with more resilience.
Exactly.
So play is more than just fun and games.
It's a vital ingredient.
For a well-rounded life. Absolutely. It's about nurturing joy and wonder.
Which keeps us connected to ourselves and the world.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
Thanks. It makes me think about how we often compartmentalize our lives.
How do you mean?
Like work time, family time, exercise time,
Right.
and maybe a little bit of fun time sprinkled in.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But what if we could infuse more play and laughter into all those areas?
I love that idea. Bringing playfulness to work meetings.
Or laughing with your family during dinner?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be big gestures.
Shifting our perspective a bit
Finding the humor in the mundane.
and allowing ourselves to be a little silly.
Exactly.
And, those small shifts can have a ripple effect.
Oh, absolutely.
Not just on us, but those around us too.
Because laughter is contagious.
Right. When we laugh, it creates this positive energy.
That spreads to others.
It's like a laughter chain reaction.
I love that. And who knows, maybe that one laugh could make someone's day.
Or inspire them to find more laughter in their own lives.
That would be amazing.
It would. It's
Yeah.
amazing to think that a simple laugh can have that much impact.
It really is.
And it speaks to how interconnected everything is.
Yeah, our laughter doesn't just benefit us.
It can impact those around us.
And ripple out into the world.
That's a nice thought.
It is.
Okay, so we've got surrounding ourselves with humor, laughter yoga, and play.
As key strategies.
Any other tips?
Well, one that might surprise you is the power of smiling.
Smiling,
Yeah, I know it seems basic.
but we're talking about laughter.
I know, but studies have shown that even smiling can have positive effects.
Even if you're not genuinely happy.
Yes, even if it's forced, it can still shift your mood.
So it's like sending a signal to your brain,
That things are okay.
like faking it till you make it, but for happiness.
You got it. And often, that fake smile can turn into a genuine one.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, it's like our bodies are wired to respond to those cues.
So smiling is like a shortcut to laughter and happiness.
You could say that.
I like that. Such a simple tool.
That we can use anytime, anywhere.
It's like we have this whole arsenal of laughter-inducing techniques.
And we do.
But before we get carried away with all the positives, I think it's important
What's that?
to acknowledge that humor can be tricky.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not all laughter is created equal.
You're absolutely right. It's crucial to be mindful.
Of the type of humor we engage in.
And how it might impact others.
Yeah, because while laughter can be connecting and healing.
It can also be used to hurt or exclude.
Exactly. Or to reinforce negative stereotypes.
It's all about intention.
Are we using humor to build people up?
Or to tear them down.
That's the key question.
We need to ask ourselves that before we crack a joke or share a meme.
Because laughter should be a force for good.
A way to connect and uplift and spread joy.
So as we navigate this world of laughter,
We need to be mindful.
of the impact our humor has on others,
It's about finding that balance.
between lightness and sensitivity,
Expressing ourselves authentically.
but also being respectful,
Yeah, I think finding that balance is key.
to using laughter as a positive force in our lives and in the world.
For sure. You know, as we wrap up this deep dive into laughter, I think it's worth pointing out that it's not always about those big laugh out loud moments.
You're right. Sometimes it's the little things.
Like a smile or a silly inside joke.
Yeah, or even just finding the humor in a frustrating situation.
Exactly. It's more about having the right mindset.
One that's open to laughter and sees the world with a sense of playfulness.
Absolutely. And realizing that laughter is a gift.
A gift we can give ourselves no matter what.
And it's a gift that keeps on giving the more we laugh.
The easier it is to find those moments of joy.
It really is. It's like building a muscle.
You have to exercise it regularly.
Exactly.
So if you're looking to improve your well-being, laughter is a great tool.
I think it's truly a prescription for a happier and healthier life.
Well said. And on that note, I think we should leave our listeners with a challenge.
What's that?
Don't wait for laughter to find you. Go out and find it.
Yes. Make it a priority. Schedule it into your day.
Surround yourself with humor. Spend time with people who make you laugh.
Try laughter yoga. Be playful, and don't forget to smile.
And most importantly, give yourself permission to laugh.
Freely and often.
Because the world needs more laughter.
And it starts with each of us.
That's a great point to end on, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
So until next time, keep laughing, keep learning, and keep diving deep.